How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. Welcome to Woodland Baptist Church. I'm glad to see those of you who are here in person. Also, I'm pleased for those who are joining on YouTube or Facebook or on our local radio station, WDLZ FM 98.3. I got a phone call from a relative of mine in Mississippi that wanted to know where we've been. Haven't been online for the past 2 weeks. She wanted to know why. Was I okay? So I assured her that we would do this morning, and my videographer is here to help us, so we're glad we can meet all of our media needs this morning. We're glad you joined us no matter how you've done it. Our scripture this morning will be from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 25, and the sermon is entitled The Sheep and the Goats. Let's see, are there any announcements that I need to bring up this morning? I don't see any or hear any. That being the case, again, thank you for joining us. Our call to worship comes from Psalm 15. O Lord, who may abide in your tent? Who may dwell on your holy hill? Those who walk blamelessly and do what is right, and speak the truth from their heart, who do not slander with their tongue, and do no evil to their friends, nor take up a reproach against their neighbors, in whose eyes the wicked are despised, but who honor those who fear the Lord, who stand by their oath even to their hurt, who do not lend money at interest and do not take a bribe against the innocent. Those who do these things shall never be moved. Let us take just a moment in silence as we prepare for our service this morning. Our opening hymn this morning is hymn number 564, Make Me a Channel of Blessing. Won't you join as we sing?
Channel of blessing, it's love of God flowing through you.
As we go to God in our morning prayer, we are reminded of all of those on our prayer list, of Betty Bridgers, Inez Futrell, Luther and Jeannie Barnes, Francis K. Lassiter Truitt, Carolyn Lassiter, Connie Joyner, Virginia Elder and the Elder family, Francis Bryant, Marianne Bolton, Harold Parker, Larry Drew, Renee Schaller, Julia Jenkins, Reverend Emmanuel Pegram, Yelba Lassiter, Frank Timberlake, Joanne Uzel, Cheryl Futrell, and Floyd Jenkins. Are there any updates, or are there others for whom we need to be praying this morning? Our nominating committee met this week, and some of you will be approached and asked to do positions. Let us also pray this morning that you will have whatever answer you feel is right for you as you're approached for the various positions in our church over the next year. Are there any other announcements, or not announcements, but also prayers or any other updates? Let's go to God then in our morning prayer. Heavenly God, for your great mercy and loving kindness, we adore you. You are gracious and offer us peace. You deliver us from all of our fears and give rest to our souls. Thank you that in Jesus Christ you were revealed to us as a place of refuge. When we find ourselves overwhelmed, let us remember the promise you gave us when you said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." As Jesus came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many, may we take this call to heart today. Make your desires our desires. Make us love what you love, and may our lives never be anything more or anything less than instruments through which you pour your grace into the world. Call us once more to a life of humble service, and give us the grace to answer that call with your help. Lord, help us when we experience stress and tribulation to turn to you and rely on you for help. It is so tempting to turn to the things of this world for strength and renewal and hope. And when we find no lasting